What's up, everybody? I'm your host, comedian Step Got Jokes, and this is an episode of Game Recognized Game, Ep.3 to be in fact. I am your lonely host tonight, right? But that's no worry. It's gonna be a good show. Got a lot to talk about, a lot to get into, man. I'm just happy to be here. God is amazing. God is he been doing a lot of things for your boy, amen. So, with no further ado, man, I want to get into kind of like you know recap Valentine's Day. Come on now. I'm always down for the lovers now. Now I ain't judging nobody who celebrated the day after, you know, the day before. Come on now. It's a lot of magic happening on the days now. The 13th and the 15th be cracking too. hmm Me personally, man, had a quiet dinner with my girl. Went to one of the escape rooms. I'm gonna tell you something. If you think you are intellectual, take your ass to an escape room. It will humble you. You will realize you're not the guy you think you are, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up. We walked into the escape room, right? And they was like, well, they're like, don't even worry about this board. I said, okay, don't worry about the board. But there was a periodic table. When I seen the periodic table, bro, I knew we was cooked. Cause I don't know nothing about no science, bro. That's never been my bag. I find it fascinating, but I don't know shit about it. Excuse me. I don't know nothing about it. Right? Uh, that's not that's not my ministry. Amen. Needless to say, bro, we were so slow. They gave us the answer. We didn't realize they gave us the answer. No cap. They gave us the answer, and we did not realize they had given us the answer. That's how bad it was. It was a very, very humbling experience, but it was fun. If you're not one of the people who take yourself too seriously, it's still to be fun even when you fail, right? I mean, if you one of the people who just, I gotta win, I gotta figure this out. You start cussing out your partner and all that. It's not a good time for you. It's not gonna be a good time for you. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time for us. Again, like I said, we enjoyed each other. Um, it's a lot of it's a lot of one thing I'm learning is the time spent with each other is actually more important than the thing that you're doing. Right? The people are more important. You know, just the gym. Do with it what you will. All right. So got to get to it because this is game recognized game. So we got to go over the Super Bowl, baby. Come on now. The Patriots couldn't get it done. Fell short against the Seattle Seahawks, right? Um, if you watch the last episode, um, you'll see that my predictions were pretty close, right? Um, hold on, give me a second. So, yes, I if you watch the last broadcast, I predicted it'd be a score of 24-16. It was 29-13. So I was about what 6 points off. Um, it was a two-score game. I thought it'd be a one-score game, but I didn't think it would be close. Um, I said they were going to dominate the line of scrimmage. They did. I forgot how many times they sacked Drake May, but again, a second-year quarterback, he's not poised enough. He doesn't have the experience. I just never believed that they were going to win the Super Bowl. Nothing against the Patriots, nothing against Drake May. I mean, I wish him all the luck in the future. I just never seen a team with and okay. So this is not me hating. Statistically, they had the easiest schedule of any team in the last 50 years. Hey, it's not their fault. This is not the NCAA where you pick your own schedule and you're ducking guys. That's not what they were doing. That's just the way the schedule lined up. They played who was on the schedule. They beat who was on the schedule. When they played teams above 500, I believe during the regular season, I believe their record was 1-2. So they lost the 3 games they played against, again, 17 games. You played 3 games again of teams better than 500. You went 1-2 in those games. That's not hate. That is a fact. So you weren't really battle tested. Then you get to see CJ Stroud in the playoffs, who was, listen, he was actively trying to lose those games. I believe that in my heart. I believe in my heart CJ Stroud was actively trying to lose those games. I do. CJ Stroud was that bad. He had 4 picks. Drake May was also bad. But it got overshadowed because CJ Stroud was just determined to lose the game. I don't know if it's an echo on y'all end, but it's an echo on mine. I'm trying to get it together. Audio is always important in this industry. Let me get this. My gosh. Alrighty. So, okay. But that's how I felt about that. Not gonna stay on that too long. Because it's what I said. Oh, Bad Bunny, right? So again, like I was saying prior, I wasn't really thrilled about seeing Bad Bunny. But I'm a fan of someone who's elite in their craft, and the show put together was well done, right? It told a story. I don't speak Spanish, but I can still pick up the story. I'm still seeing the wedding going on, the little kids sleeping on the couch, you falling through the roof, the power lines, and it was pretty good, man. Not musically because I don't listen to it. I don't know what he's saying, but wasn't a bad production, is what I'm saying. Like a visual production, it was pretty good. It made a lot of people mad though, man. He made a lot of people mad. Turner USA apparently was a flop, man. Turner USA, your boy Kid Rock out there. He's saying with the lyrics, some say it's statutory, I say it's mandatory. Kid Rock lyrics, literally, could not make that up. Boy, Kid Rock a wild boy. Yeah, gotta get him up out of the paint. All right. Now, here we go. Excuse me, y'all. So, this is my thing. All-Star Weekend. Gotta give it a recap. All-Star Weekend was so much fun this year. Not necessarily the dunk contest. That was kind of 3-point contest. I didn't see how. I'll admit, fun to watch. It was Knuckle, kid out of Charlotte. Um, he's for real. He's for real, man. Rookie. He VJ Edgecombe and Cooper Flag are my 3 people who I got in the running for Rookie of the Year. Cooper Flag probably gonna get it. because he's playing for Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is one of those guys is like, hey, we're not winning this year, so I will give you the rings and we'll spend the whole year developing you. What he's doing with Cooper Flag, that's what he did when he had Giannis. He put the ball in Giannis' hand. He was the guy who let Giannis bring the basketball up court. He was that guy. He's the one who did that, right? So we see that he's a great developing coach. He's great with developing young new talent. Um, so just the sheer what's the word I'm looking for? Usage rate. Usage rate is going to get Cooper Flag the rookie of the year just off usage alone. Like I said, Conconupple is a dead eye shooter. The most threes by a rookie at this point in any NBA season ever. I mean, he's fantastic. Like I said, VJ Edgecombe is a dog, right? Now I was having a conversation with our NFL analyst who's not here, but we'll have him on when the football season get back cracking. We was having a conversation off camera, and I was talking to him about VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey, and I was saying, hey, the Sixers, they got their franchise guy. Problem is, they think it's Joel Embiid. The future of the team is VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey. Problem is, they think it's Embiid. But also, I mean, like I said, even if you wanted to move off Embiid, good luck getting rid of that contract. He's the second highest paid player in the NBA, and he's never available. Never available. That's probably why he's still there. So I'm gonna give the Sixers organization some slack or some grace while I'm being critical of them. But honestly, yeah, that contract is tough to get off of. But the All-Star game, right? So the All-Star game itself, man, when I tell you it was fascinating, right? Every single game except the last one was fascinating. We really got to see the guys compete. Wemby came out dogging, and everybody just followed suit. It was fun to watch, man. It was fun to watch. As far as trying to figure out how to fix the NBA All-Star game, congratulations, you figured it out. Now you got to figure out the dunk contest. That's it. Or a lot of people saying just scrap it. For whatever reason, Matt McClung being there was an issue for some people, so they didn't bring him back this year. But he is in fact a really good dunker, and the dunk contest was like it was mid. It was mid. I mean, shout out to Miami Heat. Was I think rookie? I'm not sure, but they won the game. I mean, he won the dunk contest. I can't even remember the young boy name, man. Jackson Hayes didn't do so well. One thing I don't like, man. You call me old school, call me whatever you want to. I don't like all the damn dancing. You doing all like, I just dunked. I just dunked. Look at me, I'm dancing. I just dunked. All right. God damn. This nigga jigging every time you turn your head, man. Huh? Sit down. Niggas not cool no more. I'm not gonna go into this rant. I'm not gonna go into this rant. But these new niggas, they're not cool. They're not cool. They ain't got no cool about them like that. You used to watch back in the day when Steve turned into Stephon. Come on now. Brother was cool. Smooth. These young brothers ain't smooth. They ain't smooth. They ain't cool. A lot of them ain't confident. Not a hot take. Not a hot take. Very mild take. But yeah, All-Star game was fun. I did think it was a little unfair that the old niggas had to play 3 straight games. Old niggas played 3 straight games, and when they got to the last game, they was dead tired, and it was like, yeah, these young boys finna run y'all off the court, and that's what happened. It was pretty. It figured out pretty early on that them young boys finna run y'all off the court. I think to start the game off, it was like 28-9 or something bad. It was bad. It was bad, real bad. But yeah, it's like one thing I do have a problem with Adam Silver. So you have he will tournament your ass to death. In season tournament, All-Star game tournament, play-in tournament. God dang, dog. He will tournament you to death. Like that's not a cure for everything, dog. Mild takes. That's all I'm saying. I think a lot of people agree with me. I think the play-in was a bad idea. It was good when it happened organically and they had to actually play in, right? But then you try to duplicate that every year, it's not the same. And God forbid if a team who has an AFC who's 7-8 games better than the 9th and 10th seed, they get bounced out the playoffs because one bad shooting night. I think that's bad, bro. I think that's bad. I don't think that's good for the league. It's not good for the league. And I've always felt like that. It's just a fan. What do I know, right? Just a fan. And I do believe Adam Silver he has a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do, and I'm gonna start with the spat at Spectrum. So there was a fight at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. The Detroit Pistons versus the Charlotte Hornets. It's right there, right? And I'm looking right at it, still can't say it, right? A little scuffle. Guys, got into it. This, to me, Scruffle's not good for the league. It's not. It does take away from those endorsement dollars, and the league is trying to make money. It's trying to be as profitable as it can, especially with the viewership being down. You're already losing viewership. You don't also want to have like this thug image, right? I know other leagues fight, other leagues scrap up. Baseball clears the dugout. Hockey, they scrap right in the thing, but those leagues are predominantly white. And here's the truth of the matter is, when you black, you cannot operate in the same way. It's unfortunate we not playing the same games, quite literally and figuratively, not playing the same game. But okay, but more importantly, Detroit Pistons are the #1 seed in the East, right? And this game, and also the Charlotte Hornets, man, they were steamrolling. They were steamrolling. They were beating good teams. They beat the Spurs. They beat the Celtics. They beat the Thunder. Like they blew out the Thunder. Like it was bad. And now you lost 2 key players for some games. You only have like a 3-game lead on the Celtics and like 3.5-game lead over the Knicks, right? And you lost Isaiah Isaiah Stewart for 7 games. You lost Jalen Duren for 2 games, right? Um, Miles Bridges, Hornets. He's a very, very important piece to that team and what they do. You lost him for 4 games. Y'all are right there on the cusp of getting in that 8th seed, right? You lost Musa for 4 games. Like, dude, these games matter. It's close to the end of the season. You got about 20, 25 games left, give or take which team. And y'all can't do this. You can't. These games are too important. Isaiah Stewart, you like, hey, Cade was cooking the first game back from the All-Star. They beat New York. Cade put up 40 plus, right? But again, he got to do that because Jalen Duren, his other All-Star, is missing, right? Like, bro, like y'all are a real championship contending team, and for my money, I would pick you out coming out of the East to go to the finals. I seen somebody else say that on, I think Stephen A. might have said that on First Take, but when he said it was like, it's not a hot take. It's actually very lukewarm. Celtics, no Tatum. This team clearly has been dominating the Knicks all year. Milwaukee has no Giannis. I mean, what are we talking about? The Toronto Raptors? What are we talking about? Cleveland? Cleveland? You think Cleveland's standing in the way? No. This team is primed to go to the finals. This team is primed to go to the finals. Celtics, no Tatum? Come on. I mean, they're playing surprisingly well. I got Jaylen Brown as one of my 3 NBA MVPs candidates, but what we talking about here? What we talking about here? I mean, they're performing well, but they're not a complete team. Detroit is actually a complete team, and that's kind of, while I'm on this. While we talk about complete teams and real teams, completely off topic. This is a rant I've been wanting to get off. Clip this up, okay? Dylan Brooks, you are a real basketball player. You are not a gimmick player. You're a real valuable talent. Your team depends on you. You are the best player on your team, not the best scorer, the best player. You contribute directly to wins. The way you play basketball, you contribute to wins. You play winning basketball, a winning brand of basketball. You are the guy anybody wants on their team. But when you do the goofy shit, when you do the dumb stuff that takes you out of a game and you foul out with a minute left and you're the high scorer on the night, and now there's nobody left to guard LeBron James and you guys lose the game that you were supposed to win, bro, you're hurting your team. Cut out the little goofy stuff that you were doing just to get by in the league. You were being the agitator to get in the league. You're past that now. You are an all-star. Act like it. Cut the dumb shit. You're not a gimmick, bro. You're a real basketball player. Get to it. That's my little rant for that. But like I was saying, man, NBA is real exciting for me, at least. I know a lot of people ain't tapped in. They just start watching the games after the Super Bowl and stuff. But yeah, man, stick with me, man. We gonna talk some NBA over the course of the year. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch directions. I want to get into a literal and metaphorical crash out, right? The brother James Pierce Jr. Atlanta Falcons linebacker James Pierce Jr. has been arrested. Was arrested. I'm sorry. Following what police said was a domestic dispute with WNBA player Rickea Jackson that resulted in 5 felony charges against him. He's not out of jail after posting bond of $20,500 on Sunday. Of this article was written, which was February 8th. That was a Sunday. Um, Pierce, who finished third in AP NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year voting at NFL Honors on Thursday, which was that Thursday, was arrested Saturday, which was February 7th, in Dade County on 2 felony aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and a felony count of aggravated stalking. Other charges included fleeing and eluding police officers and aggravated battery of a law enforcement officer. Also felonies. Mhm. And a misdemeanor count of resisting an officer without violence to his person. Pierce was released from Turner Guilford Night Correction Center on Sunday afternoon, and his case was assigned to the Felony Domestic Crimes Intake Unit. He was also given a pretrial conditional stay away order with regards to Rickea Jackson, a forward with the Los Angeles Sparks. Whew, man, you talk about a guy who is literally throwing away his career. Literal crash out. He, because the article doesn't say this, he was in his Lamborghini while she was in her car. He was ramming her car, backing up, ramming the car, backing up, ramming the car. The police intervened. He runs over the police officer and flees. And flees. You heard me say 5 felonies, right? All that in the course of 30 minutes. You threw your life away in 30 minutes. Man, and not a minute, again, the amount of trauma that Rickea Jackson may be experiencing after such a crazy, crazy situation. And the fact that he's back out, right? Like, yeah, I ordered to stay away, but who's to say you will? Right? They don't know till after something happened. He's been charged with aggravated stalking. She might not know he's he's there until it's too late, man. I don't think this is a guy you should have gave bond to. There you go. I don't think this is a good person. Let's get into it. I don't think his parents raised a good human being. I don't. You know how crazy you have to be to literally crash out the Lambo? That's not just harmfully, that's not just harmful to your body. That's harmful to your pockets. Dog, you got to pay for that. You ain't think about how your niggas gonna see you? How your mama gonna see you? You not ashamed? Nah, you shouldn't have got no bail, dog. Uh-uh. And you ran over a cop. Boy, he walking out. He walking around. He's walking around. Hey, listen. I don't know what the over under is of this brother going to prison. I would actually hope for the over because this is a heinous crime. I'm I'm not one of those guys who is just about lip service, right? Like, yeah, I love black men. I love us dearly. I also love black women. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm sorry, I had some technical difficulties. I am back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So I was jumping to my backup cam. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Go ahead. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, yeah. Like I said, man, I'm not one of those guys who just giving lip service. I'm serious about protecting black women, man. We got to get serious. We got to get serious. I just the level of grace I had when I was younger that I had for us, I don't have that grace no more. We got to start doing better. We do. Like, really start doing better. Um, we gotta hold each other to a higher standard, man. All games aside, man. Uh, beating up women, bro. Come on, we gotta stop doing that. Speaking of which, that's a crazy transition. Speaking of beating up bitches, I'm sorry, not a game, but damn. Um, oh man, Lord forgive me. Y'all don't get mad at me, please. I'm goofy at the end of the day. That's my thing. I am step guy jokes. Now, I want to talk about another comedian, Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb is upset with TMZ because this footage, they leaked footage of him punching a woman in the face. Yep. Footage of him punching a woman in the face. And he's saying, oh, TMZ, it's your fault. I can't work anymore. No one wants to book me for their show because I punched a woman in the face and you leaked the video. My problem with that is, sir, you lack accountability. You punched that woman. You should deal with the ramifications from that. Simple. And my gosh, for him to go around talking so much shit, God damn it, nigga, you stupid. Bro, that was grainy footage. Ain't nobody even know that was you for real, my nigga. You did not have to confess to it, but you're confessing to it. You worse than these little niggas. You talk too damn much. Bro, video evidence does not mean you're automatically going to prison, but now that you're talking, we seen R. Kelly on camera. And he hit us with the shaggy. It wasn't me. R. Kelly was free years for some more shit caught up to him. That nigga had a Hall of Fame career since then. Listen, we're going to talk about the greatest R. Kelly real quick. R. Kelly had a Hall of Fame career. Was about to go to jail for a crime he clearly committed. I seen him. Magically got off. Had another Hall of Fame career. That's crazy. He ain't wasting his opportunities. You can say he did a lot of shit. He ain't wasting his opportunity. Nigga putting out. It's a boy. He was. Y'all stick with me, man. Come on, man. Stick with me. But Corey Holcomb, man, you got to be serious, bro. God, you got to be serious. You got an attorney. I know, because you've been going back and forth with the lead online. Weird person to go at it with. Really weird. Anybody who don't know, lead is an attorney who turned YouTuber and is, talks legally online. I think him and Dennis Sperling, they were creators who used to work with Kevin Samuels. Pretty good content. But anyway, yes, man, that, bro, whatever comes from that, you've earned it. You made your bed, lie in it, fucking. Anyway, so that's all I got on him. Getting closer to the hour mark, and that's all I got for y'all today. Cause it's just your boy. I'm on the Dolo tip, man. I'm on the Dolo tip. I would. Oh, I kind of want to talk about Brorilla, but I'm not going to, because I don't know what's real and what's fake. Right? I haven't been keeping up with enough of that, so I'm gonna bypass the bullshit. We're gonna talk about J. Cole. J. Cole, the fall off. If you haven't already, go check it out. Go check it out. J. Cole is a dope rapper for sure. You can't throw smut on his name when it comes to rapping. You just can't. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good at rapping. He's too good. I had a take where I believe that the battle actually hurt J. Cole worse than it hurt Drake. After the first week sales, I might be wrong. Like 300, I think like 300 on the sales this first week. Now, part of that's because merch. Part of that is streams. Whatever. Highly anticipated. People were checking for it. Now the double disc album. And I'm gonna tell you what I thought about the album. Let me see if I can pull up a track list real quick. Internet kind of going slow, so fuck the track list. I'm not gonna hold y'all up trying to find a track list. Although it would be helpful for the conversation, would it not? Um, Shit, I can pull it up. I'll pull it up. If y'all stick with me, I'll do the grunt work. Pause. I don't know. Grunt work sounds. I don't even know if that's a pause, but the grunt work sounds. You know what I'm saying? What you grunting for? You know what I mean? Uh, oh, while we're talking music, artist out of Jacksonville, Lil Papa, tragically was is this tragically deceased. I'm gonna say that. Young brother. Um, he's out of my hometown. There was a lot of death around him, uh, and tragically, he ain't no longer with us. I want to say rest in peace to that brother. Uh, my condolences to his family. Uh, um, uh, Again, man, I don't have many words. My son was a huge fan. My son probably been listening to him since like fourth, fifth grade, man. He the one who told me about, he the one who told me about Lil Pop. But okay, 29 intro, cool. 2-6, representing the 2-6. I like that song. I thought it was cool. Safety, I think Safety is dope. Run a Train, I don't even remember that. With Future. Oh, that's this is my biggest criticism from the whole, and it's not just this album. It dates back prior, even the when he dissed Kendrick and he dropped it on that might delete this later. Um, he had a song with Ari Lennox, Gucci Mane, Young Dro, J Cole, Gucci Mane, Young Dro, Ari Lennox. That is supposed to be a slap. That's supposed to be a banger. Supposed to have Ari on a hook. You supposed to have Dro rapping his ass off. Chevy look like Cantaloupe. Cocaine, cocaine inside antidote. Whatever. You know, you supposed to be coming with that flow, man. And Gucci supposed to swag rap on his man. Do his thing. Gucci under out of here. Y'all know how it got it back. You supposed to have a bop with all them people on the record. This nigga had Gucci Mane and Young Dro reciting a poem. If you did not listen to that, I don't blame you. But go back and listen to that. This nigga had them niggas on the track reciting a poem. Are you not good at music? Is rapping good all you do? Seriously. That might be J. Cole's biggest thing. All you do is rap good. You don't actually make good music. I mean, again, dog, at some point, go get with the big producers. Go get with the big producers. Timbo. Yeah, man. What you doing? It sounded like you produced this album, Cole. It sounded like it did. It did. It sounded like you produced it yourself. The beats were sounding alike. Now I do give you credit because the way that the album was orchestrated, the songs melted into each other, right? So the placement of the songs, the placement, perfect. Have no problem with the placements of the song. And I think people undervalue that in the album, but I don't. And kudos to you because, like I said, the songs melted into each other. My problem is, again, you're getting people and you're misusing them. If you misuse me, then you're abusing me because that's not how I'm supposed to be treated. That's the word. Hey, clip that up. If you're misusing me, you're abusing me because that's not how I'm supposed to be treated. J. Cole has 2 songs with Future. None of them are bops. Not a one. Not a one. He has a song with Future and Tim's. It's all right. It's cool. I might listen to it while I'm driving. It's all right. It's supposed to be a bop. I'm not even a Future fan. But if I need a hit record, Future's one of the top names I'm calling. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You got Future on the record and you not making hits. What are you doing? You have Future moonlighting as a goddamn neo soul artist. Stop it, man. Cut that out. Stop it, man. Put people in position to win, coach. God. Man, you're not a top 20 rapper. That's what I realized when I came away from this album. He is not a top 20 rapper. Because you don't make good music. His best music is when the beats were simply a vessel to hear his voice. So you see that on this too. Later in the album, he starts doing that. I think I Love Her Again was fire. What If? That was corny as fuck. I get what you were doing, and I mean salute on the message of peace, but not that story, not them. Don't do that. Quick stop. I loved it. It was I think a lot of people missed that that cadence that you had at the end. It was very southern. Had that Pastor Troy cadence. I don't think people caught on that. I haven't heard anyone say that yet. That people would just say, hey, like he was doing that probably like last minute of the song and ripping it again, rapping when his words were the instrument, and what a beautiful instrument it was. Like I said, nigga rap. We not talking bars. My criticism would never be bars. He's too good at rapping. And he actually be talking about shit. The whole world is DeVille. Again, that like as much of a critique I have for the lulls of this album, the highs of the highs, where you shine. J. Cole's a phenomenal rapper. When he's shining, he's shining. Yeah. All in all, if I had to rate the album, I'd say 7 out of 10, 6.5, 7. Not bad. I love the fact that he's independent now. I will be buying a vinyl at some point. I haven't got around to getting one yet. But I'm gonna get a vinyl. I'm gonna show the nigga love, for sure. Um, talk about a guy who was probably one of my favorite rappers. I have a few more. It's if you ever watched that movie Brown Sugar, is that question is when was the moment you fell in love with hip hop? Um, but I have a long standing relationship with hip hop, so I fall in love in and out of love with her all the time. One of the times I fell in love with hip hop is the first time I heard J. Cole. A song on the mixtape called Who That. By the end of that, by the hook, I'm like, who is this nigga? This nigga fire. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do believe, maybe subconsciously, the the way I feel about his music may have been tainted due to his involvement in the beef or lack thereof. Um, maybe I have to revisit that because I think I'm being non-biased, right? But shit, I might be. I don't know. Gotta evaluate it. Sometimes you gotta do self-evaluation. Be honest with yourself. A lot of people lie to themselves. A lot of people lie to themselves, man. But listen, man, this has been another installment of Game Recognized Game. I am your host and your only host tonight. Step Got Jokes. You can see me on all platforms, man. And matter of fact, anybody who might catch this on a rewatch or whatever the case may be, man, check us out. Make sure you like and share. Can I get a like and share with your boy? Stop bugging with your boy, man. Come on. Like and subscribe, man. Share it with somebody. It don't cost nothing. You can subscribe and act like we ain't there. We not like that Netflix subscription that you forgot you had and $25 coming out your check every month, coming out your account every month. I'm gonna say we not that. Show a nigga some love, baby. That's all I'm saying. But we'll do this again next week, man. We'll be black. I love y'all, man. Love me back, fuck nigga. Peace.